Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name's Camilla and today we're watching Band of Brothers episode 5. The name of this episode is Crossroads. So, I don't know, usually I don't even look at the name of episodes because sometimes I almost feel like it can have a spoiler in it as well. But I have been for this show for some reason, looking at the name of every single episode basically. And Crossroads makes me think that there's gonna be some sort of decision to be made in this episode in some way by someone. I don't know. I'm interested to see how everyone is holding up emotionally after kind of retreated in the last episode. So let's dive into it. Here is episode 5, Crossroads. Peanut's here with us today.
If you're a leader, you lead the way. You take the tough ones too.
Seemed like he always made the right decisions along the way. He was a real soldier.
Oh, now they're actually talking about...
Some of the officers, I don't think I would follow them in the water.
Are they talking about Winters?
He never thought of not being first or sending somebody in his place.
Oh.
I don't know how he survived.
They're talking about Winters, aren't they?
But he did.
Oh my gosh. This is a very different way to start. This is a different choice to start the episode. I didn't even see who the soldier running was because that gunshot.
Wake up. They want us back at regiment. Come on, Nix, get up. Let's go.
Okay, go ahead, I'll be right down.
Let's go. Come on, you got 10 minutes.
No.
Leave me alone.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's my own piss, for Christ's sake!
No! Gross! That's disgusting.
Yeah, whatever's going on, Sink is not happy.
Yes, the British lost 8,000 men when Market Garden fell on its ass. Colonel Noby has been tasked with coordinating some kind of rescue operation.
Dutch resistance are harboring 140 of my chaps here.
We call this thing Operation Pegasus.
Captain Nix, is this Colonel Noby in every way possible? I haven't seen your endorsement on the Market Garden after action.
So Nixon's being sent on a mission?
I'll have them at CP-1300, sir.
Still waiting to write citations on that 5 October operation.
The report, yes, sir.
Light a fire under it, Dick.
Sir.
Okay, they just put a couple of tasks on him. Oh.
New guys giving the replacements the what for and why is. I swear one of them was never shaved. It's all quiet.
Oh, okay. Whoa.
All right, I got this. Easy. Allie, you gonna be okay?
Did they just come straight from a battle? What?
Where was it?
Crossroads. One little crosses a day.
That's why the name is Crossroads.
First squad on your feet! Weapons and ammo!
Are they being invaded right now? It's like...
All right, let's get this done quickly. We gotta move.
Not too much.
Hey, Allie. All right.
Oh, that was his memory. Oh, I see. I see what we're doing. Oh.
MG-42?
Yeah.
What the hell are they shooting at?
Regimental headquarters. Hold it here. Wait for my signal.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they were definitely talking about Captain Winters at the beginning. Because look at him, just fully taking it upon himself to send himself to do this and not someone else. Whereas I don't know if every captain or leader would always do that. That's probably why he didn't write up the report maybe as fast as he would have otherwise. It's because he has to relive what might feel like a failure to him or something.
This is our fallback position. Here. Mortars deploy here. First squad on me.
Oh my god.
First on the right. Nail the machine gun. Wait for my signal.
Prepare to fire.
Oh gosh. They're gonna all be coming for them. Oh my god.
Fall back! Fire!
Oh my gosh.
Come on, fall back! Suppressing fire! Go get that machine gun on the right flank! Go! Christian, sir! Dukeman's down!
just has to always relive everything. I didn't realize that they had to write these full, in detail reports. I mean, it makes sense, but...
They're behind a solid roadway embankment. We're in a ditch. They can outflank us along the dike and catch us out here as soon as they figure that out.
What are your orders?
You got no choice. Talbot, you'll take 10 men along the dike. I'll take 10 up the middle, so follow me.
Him and his flask.
I don't know why I'm still doing this.
Drinking?
No, hiding in your footlocker. Captain, for Christ's sake.
He's a captain now, too.
Why don't you just give it up?
They didn't show him
Drinking.
getting promoted.
No. Hiding it in my footlocker. You're a captain for Pete's sake.
Maybe this is a perfect place to stop drinking. Right here on the business end of the Allied advance. Cheers. Dick, you know, that's not literature. You just keep it simple.
Thanks for the tip.
Oh. Winters has a very similar, just like, emotional feeling to...
Go on the red smoke.
Tom Hanks. Was he also a Miller? Tom Hanks' character in Saving Private Ryan. Oh boy.
Wait for the signal.
Oh, okay, it was him running at the beginning. Ooh, there's so many! How is he not getting shot? Wow.
Holy shit!
It's a whole other company!
Oh my god.
Crowds in the open!
Bitte nicht schießen. Polarisch. Wir sind Polish.
What's he saying? He's telling me that they're Polish. Wait, no Poles in the SS?
Oh my god, where's that even coming from?
Laws, send lightning a contact report. Boyle! Get up there where you can spot the fall of those rounds. Go! Incoming round!
No.
Jesus Christ, they got me! Get Boyle! He's down! Come on, help me!
Oh. He's just being forced to relive that and relive every choice that he made and how that affected.
Jesus, Captain, they're SS.
Bleeding.
It's nothing, Cap.
I want all prisoners back at Battalion CP alive.
Is SS a different, like, are they not
They got me. You believe that?
Nazi soldiers?
Can you make it back to CP?
Yeah.
Hitler's personal bodyguards? Is that true? I had to look it up because I felt like I was missing something.
Take these to battalion. Split them up.
Yes, sir.
We were lucky, though. Only 22 wounded.
Lucky.
There's still been no music in this episode, which is a very strong choice. It gives it an even more, like, solemn feeling.
22 wounded, huh?
Yeah, one killed.
Who?
Dukeman.
Wow, you're looking at 2 full companies of SS out there. About 50 dead, probably another 100 wounded.
I think this is the first time we're hearing music.
Got a drink? Of water.
Has to specify.
Yeah, it's water.
Has to sniff it first. I am kind of a little nervous that they're foreshadowing something with Nixon and the alcohol, and that is gonna harm him in some way.
Ollie Horton was killed.
Major Horton's dead.
How'd you feel about handling the battalion?
Is he about to
Moving
get...
you up to executive officer, 2nd Battalion.
Well, I know I could handle them in the field, sir.
Wow.
You're a solid tactician and a good leader.
He's just gonna keep getting promoted, isn't he? Oh.
Who do you think will be taking over easy, sir?
Moose Heiliger can command Easy Company.
Oh.
Lieutenant Heiliger would be my choice, sir.
Oh, he has to leave Easy Company.
Like some coffee, sir?
That makes me want to cry.
Hey, Dick.
That makes me sad. Oh, wow, that was a funny transition of him turning, but...
And I thought executive officer was supposed to be a fun job. Who are you?
Zelensky, sir.
Who is he?
Oh.
Zelensky's my orderly.
Well, rank does have its privileges.
Oh. Don't make fun of him.
I think somebody wishes he were back in charge of Easy Company, Moose.
Are you two just here to gloat?
Operation Pegasus is set to go off.
Everybody know their job?
Easy's in good hands.
Well, hang tough. Good luck, Moose. Are we sure on the intelligence of this? Is Easy walking into another company of Germans no one can see?
Why don't we ask Moose when he gets back?
Right, yeah.
That feels daunting. Does he not go back into the field at all anymore, or just only sometimes? That honestly must be hard for him, because he cares about his company so much.
Line secure, sir.
Fall back into position, Private.
So, Colonel, where are they?
Lester,
What?
come on in.
Highly good.
Never thought I'd be so glad to see a bloody Yank.
The Brits are on the way past the word.
Sir, you missed a signature here.
Oh, he just has to stay back signing papers.
And here we all are.
Well, let's go.
To Easy Company, Krahi!
I was only Easy CO for 4 months, Moose. Before that, it was me and's company. Just hang tough.
Halt! It's Moose! Hold your fire!
What?
Oh my God. Send for Lieutenant Wells. Stay awake on me. Stay awake on me, Moose. Here, look at my eyes. Send for Lieutenant Wells now!
I'm sorry, sir. I'm so sorry. I didn't know.
You morphine?
Yeah.
How much?
Oh, I can't remember. 2, 3 syrettes, maybe 2.
You don't think it might be important to let me know how much medication the man has had?
He's in a lot of pain, Doc. We didn't know what to do.
Yeah, well, you oughta. You know, you are officers, you are grown-ups, you oughta know.
Jeez. His handprint. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, we've jumped ahead 2-3 more months.
How's Lieutenant Dyke doing?
3 weeks in Holland, the guys are already calling him Foxhole Norman.
Sir, there's a Sergeant Garnier here to see you.
Look what the train brought in.
Jesus, it's true. I never thought I'd see you behind a desk, sir. I just went AWOL from the hospital to get back here, sir. Hope that's not going to cause you a problem. Got a letter for you here from Moose.
Aww.
It's recovering, but it's going to be a long haul.
Thanks, Bill.
So I hear there's going to be a football game.
Oh, yeah. Christmas Day.
Can't wait. Just go find some trouble.
Of course he will.
What's that, a piece of paper? I don't want to see another piece of paper.
Strayer will be in London for at least another week for Lieutenant Colonel Doby's wedding.
What are you telling me?
You, my friend, are headed to Paris. That's a 48-hour pass. It's been decided that you need a little dose of civilization.
Aww.
Bon voyage.
Does he get a break? A 48-hour pass that Sobel never let him have? Oh. He's so solemn and so serious. I just want him to be able to, like, smile for once. Oh, that guy's hitting him with his chair. I feel like someone different directed this episode. It is so stylistically different. That's at least the second time that they've done that. A really creative cut where whatever they're doing actually is the next shot. Is he even able to take a break? Like mentally? Aww. He's just a young boy.
Monsieur, le train s'arrête ici, on doit tous descendre.
Oh, oh my gosh. Oh. He's responsible for the lives of so many other, like, young men. And then he also has to kill young men. Aw, relax for once. Oh.
Where you been? I've been looking all over for you. I was at home in Tonawanda, but then Hitler started this whole thing, so now I'm here.
Hey, Buck. How are you feeling? Your wounds heal? Buck.
Knock, knock.
Hi.
Is that any good?
Yeah. It's a real corker.
Is he okay? Uh-oh. What's happening? What's happening?
Elements of the 1st and the 6th SS Panzer Division have broken through in the Ardennes forest. All officers report to respective HQs. All passes are canceled.
What's going on with Buck?
Sir, we have a problem. Colonel Strayer has not yet returned from some wedding that he's attending in London.
You have a bigger problem, Lieutenant Dyke. You have men returning to action without proper cold weather clothing and not enough ammo. Get what materials you have before you roll out. Or have you done that already?
No, sir.
What about ammo?
There is no more ammo. Distribute it amongst the men as best you can so at least everybody has something.
Uh-oh. They're undersupplied.
Welcome to Belgium. This area is known as Bastogne. Strategic crossroads town. 7 roads leading in, 7 roads leading out. Wants to make sure that the crowds can't use those roads. Put a perimeter around Bastogne.
Sir, we're a little short on ammunition.
Oh no, this isn't gonna be a good situation.
You defend this area.
Christ.
Oh, his face.
Come here, look at this. You're going the wrong way.
Is that a different company? A different...
What happened? Where the hell are you going?
They came out of nowhere. They slaughtered us.
No.
Your ammo.
Take it. You'll need it.
Oh my god. They're about to be sent into this? I'm sorry, what?
Hey, come on. Who's got ammo? Got ammo?
Hold on.
Come on, give me your ammo.
Oh no. No, 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 no.
Oh, hey! I got ammo! Grab what you can!
Is that Jimmy Fallon? That's not Jimmy Fallon. There's no way.
What's your name, Lieutenant? George Rice, 10th Armor.
That sounds like Jimmy Fallon. Is that Jimmy Fallon? That really lightened up the mood.
I'll try to make another ammo run if I can, but don't count on anything.
That is Jimmy Fallon.
Panzer Division's about to cut the road south. Looks like you guys are gonna be surrounded.
We're paratroopers, Lieutenant. We're supposed to be surrounded.
I apologize. I got a little distracted by the fact that that was Jimmy Fallon. I guess he was not nearly as well known in 2001 as he is now. I didn't expect it. But hello. Okay. Oh no, they're really going straight into... Oh no. Oh my gosh. Wow, that's really noble, that quote. The entire experience of watching this show is very interesting because it's so heavy, and so it's not like I'm necessarily excited to watch the next episode each time, but I am kind of like itching to know what's going to happen next, if that makes any sense at all. Because I'm not looking forward to, in any way, what is bound to happen over the next couple of episodes. It's like this feeling of dread, but also still really wanting to watch more because this is so well made, but also just wanting to know what happens next in Easy Company's story and all of these men's story. It's a weird dichotomy. I mean, I'm feeling really nervous for what they're about to walk into, but also, you know, of course I'm hopeful for them. I really hope that they can make it out. I meant to look at who directed that episode versus the other ones, so let me look this up really quick. Oh my gosh, Tom Hanks directed that episode? Are you kidding me? I just want to make sure that's right. That's what IMDb says, is that Tom Hanks directed that episode. I am shocked. I really liked that episode just because it felt so different from the rest of the series. It was a very different pace. Obviously, it was structured differently, just in the screenwriting of it and everything. That's always exciting when you can notice and feel that something is different, especially different in a good way, different in a way that you feel like is effective. And then you see who directed it or who might have been behind some of that artistry, and it's someone who you quite enjoy. The main thing, as I did say a few times throughout watching this, was the lack of music overall. There were a few very selective moments where they did choose to have some orchestration, some of the soundtrack and the score, but for the most part, it felt a lot more scarce than the previous episodes have been. I mean, you could just really feel the difference, and you could feel that there was a lot more space and a lot more quietness because of the lack of music, I feel like. And I feel like that made this episode feel a lot more raw in a way, especially all of these moments of Winters remembering this mission that he was on. And you feel like you're even more in his memory in that kind of way. There's no embellishment about what was going on. It was fully Winters having to remember and recall this mission because he's doing paperwork now. Winters is doing paperwork now. I just really liked the filmmaking of a lot of this episode. There also were two just like fun, interesting transition moments. One where you hear, I think it was Winters' name being called, and he starts to turn, but then it cuts to a different scene. And then the same thing when Winters was picking up a coin on the ground, and then it went to another scene, but the way they cut it, it was very cool and just a different touch. That was also just what fed into me feeling like somebody else's hands were on this episode. The other big major moment that was just so successfully done, I feel like, was Winters being on the bus or the train, being on the public transportation, and just seeing that young boy sitting behind him. And oh my God, my heart, like I literally feel it in my heart again already just thinking about that, because he has this recollection of him having to run and find and make the active decision to kill the German soldier. And he sees him, and I didn't even really fully register, even in the first two times that we saw that moment and that shot earlier in the show, just how young that guy was, that other soldier. Just that whole little montage thing was so well crafted, and having that in there in the first place, I think, is really smart and effective, because it really reminds the viewer, it reminds me, that these people that they're having to kill all the time, they don't actually know anything about each individual person. I mean, there are all these moments of, like, those guys saying that they were Polish or whatever. You don't know who has been forced to fight as a Nazi and who maybe actually made that decision because maybe they believe in some of the terrible, terrible things that some people were standing for during that time. But there very possibly, very likely, are a lot of people who did not want to be fighting for that side. And I feel like it's easy for us to completely demonize just like a whole group of people, whereas it probably was a lot more nuanced than that. I mean, that soldier that he killed was probably maybe 18 and maybe was not able to make a decision for himself at all. So I don't know. I just think that was a very effective way to make the viewer think about how a lot of these decisions that these soldiers who are American heroes, worldwide heroes, have had to make. It puts you more so in their shoes of staring right across from you and seeing a mirror image of yourself or seeing a younger version of yourself, and you literally have to make the decision of if you are going to take their life because otherwise they would take yours, or what, you know? Very similar to some moments that they presented us in Saving Private Ryan, where what the heck do you do in order to preserve yourself, in order to preserve the people around you, in order to preserve the nation? I mean, it is just decision after decision after decision. Anyway, I hope I articulated that in a way that makes sense, but I am nervous for what they're walking into. Very nervous. It felt incredibly ominous, the whole lead up to where they're about to be fighting in Belgium. Anyway, but thank you so much for watching this video, and check out my Patreon linked below if you enjoy full-length reactions or just a whole bunch of other stuff. If you could give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel, that would be awesome and always helps me out a whole lot. And I will see you when we're watching the next episode or movie or whatever we end up watching. Bye.